Welcome back, everyone. You know, when I walk around my city, I often see young kids on the streets, and often their condition is terrible. They can be addicted to drugs or involved in crimes.
They always used to have b-boy jams at iHuman. They were called H&L, whole nother level. It was basically like a legit hip-hop block party.
As we float up in the sky, I'm living up the life and I know we living beyond all the stars.
I just remember everything was so live, so real, so organic, and so just like out there, like something I haven't felt in my own personal life.
Youth and the youthless, the old reason, representing YG.
It was just wild. We had two rules. One rule is that you didn't do drugs inside. You know, you just didn't do drugs at iHuman. And the other rule was you respected each other, which basically meant there was no violence allowed, you know, and that you would actually respect another person's opinion, whatever it was. All the incredible friends and neighbors and volunteers we had, and then all the young people who just flocked to it to make art, I mean, 24/7. It was a real magic time of energy and passion and a lot of art making.
I have these very early forged memories of people really doing well in the arts community, supporting me from a very young age, like 16, 17, and that I still carry those connections today. And so I think what I really loved was just that nurturing environment for me to be successful rather than to be lost or forgotten.
Wallace and I were working on the gun sculpture. We were in this studio. We had done a couple projects with youth, Millennium projects with youth. Halfway through the creation of the gun sculpture, a whole bunch of kids started joining us. What they really got excited about was that the gun sculpture was this crazy international project, that we weren't getting paid for it, that we were doing it because we were just completely passionate about it. That's what really hooked them. We mentored them on all different art making techniques, and including research and everything, three-dimensional, two-dimensional. And that created the Red Tear Project, which was the first art project made by iHuman kids. And the only thing we specified is that it wasn't a coffee table project. This wasn't just to put on a mantelpiece and say, isn't that great? This was going to change the world. All the programs at iHuman originated or were initiated by the youth wanting something, like needing something, wanting something, or by volunteers who came in, mentors who came in and said, you know, we could go and do this or we could do that. And that was the time where it was all volunteers. It was 24/7.
I've seen an abundance of young people in and out of that door, as well as staff, you know, come and go. But the one thing that like really has always stayed the same with anybody who comes through the doors here is just really wanting to belong somewhere.
If a young person is here, they're safe, they're doing something valuable, they're feeling good about themselves for an hour, that's a valuable thing, both to the young person and to the rest of us too, to society as a whole. So that's kind of my focus, and I see that every time I come into iHuman.
Hi, I'm Karma. I left an abusive relationship and I was ending up on the streets, and some youth came up to me and said, have you heard of iHuman? And I said no. And he showed me this great location where you could do art, and there was a really positive vibe, and didn't matter where you came from or where you were in life, everyone was accepted.
A couple of the youth that I've helped in minor parts in their path and growing in life now work here, and to me that is concrete proof that this program and all of the things that it sets up works and sets up people to take their next step in life.
My name is Corey Nicotine and I am the family resource person for iHuman. iHuman has helped me out a lot. It gave me a voice. I found my voice through doing theater, doing Uncensored. I gained a lot of knowledge through my peers, different. Before coming here, I was a pretty quiet guy. I still got anxiety, but I handle it way better.
So whatever they wanted to do, we tried to mentor and facilitate them to make sure their voices were clear, make sure that they could articulate what they wanted and express themselves.
It was like one of my first experiences ever really truly understanding what colonialism meant, what harm reduction even was, and what Two-Spirit even meant. iHuman was the first place I found a lot of language to help me describe events in my life, my experiences. This place has kept me feeling human after moments of dehumanization, whether that be from myself, from our society, or from others around me. This place has kept me very grounded.
I would have never played on a stage had I not come here, whether it's just coming here and sitting and having a safe place to sit, no matter what state I'm in.
It kind of gave me a misfit family, because I was essentially an orphan. They really were a place that I felt supported enough to try things. They believed in you.
I just love iHuman because the magic happens here.
When you start something, it's never going to be the same as it grows up. I think it's very unwise for people who start something to try and control it and try and direct it, because people change and needs change, and the community around you changes. So iHuman's changed a lot. I think the future of iHuman could be incredible as long as they remember the values of iHuman. And the first value is really to listen to the youth, which means recalibrating your program all the time to be current, to be responsive, and to be exciting. One of the other values that I think is key is, and it's written right in our values, to not be institutionalized. Because as soon as we become institutionalized, we don't listen to the youth. We forget who we are. And that means that you have to take risks. You have to go into the unknown. It's not the easiest thing for an organization to do, but I think it's critical with iHuman. To take a risk takes courage. And that means courage by the staff. That means courage by the board, by volunteers, by the sponsors and funders. But it also takes courage by the youth to walk through the front door, to try something new, to be vulnerable. So yeah, I think as long as we're true to our values, iHuman could knock the socks off of the art community and the social service community. So I look forward to the next 25 years. Go for it.
Desire to get higher, need to burn a fire. Had to block the stare of a passerby. Emotion too painful to bear up, appeal the mass, the horrible devastations of my past conversations. Echo at ease as the drug flows through my bloodstream. Reality now, with just a dream. Afloat on the clouds of it, heaven got raid, blessed aloud. Hearing hops over bass, that kingdom lace. As I embrace the beauty of this place. Yet deep down, my heart is still bleeding. What What am I doing in the Garden of Eden?
What am I doing in the Garden of Eden? What am I doing?